The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has confirmed it is continuing to test additional sites along Coldwater Creek for potential radiation contamination tied to the Manhattan Project. Testing is currently underway at more than 300 sites throughout Wedgwood Park and Subdivision and unincorporated Florissant. 5 News' Hoda Kowicki is in studio with one North County group's continued push for answers.
Well, Kelly, it's no secret that the areas surrounding Coldwater Creek are at risk for radiation contamination. Signs line the creek banks warning people not to dig. However, the Army Corps of Engineers is continuing to dig test holes at multiple test sites throughout the county, which is raising red flags for local advocates. After decades of pushing for radiation testing in St. Louis County, Just Mom's STL co-founder Karen Nickel was elated when 21 zip codes were included in the Radiation Exposure Compensation Act.
We were right, and we never wanted to be.
However, after recently finding out that additional testing was continuing at sites along Coldwater Creek,
It was deja vu.
according to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, testing is currently underway throughout Wedgwood Park and the surrounding subdivision.
They're testing for the same thing that they've been cleaning up all over North County. A lot of thorium. We have a lot of thorium in North County.
Since Coldwater Creek snakes through Wedgwood, the Army Corps is using a combination of test results, aerial imaging, and a floodplain analysis to pinpoint possible contamination zones.
There are streets in Wedgwood where every house on the street, there are people that are sick.
People who moved into the area recently with their kids that have no previous exposure in a RECA zip code are filing RECA claims with these rare cancers. How can that be?
As we await the results of the Army Corps samples, Wedgwood Park is still open.
And I know that my kids would not be playing out there based on what I know, but I don't know that those kids' parents know.
That's why Just Mom's STL is continuing to advocate for expanding RECA until all the radiation is removed.
Until the Corps finds everything and we have confidence that they've located it all and cleaned it, it is impossible to say people aren't being exposed now if you don't know where it all is.
A spokesperson for the Army Corps of Engineers told me they tentatively plan to release the results from those test sites throughout Wedgwood in November. They will then begin designing a remediation plan for the area. Kelly.